tell us how the ACCUTHOR sprayer pump assembly works?
Sure can, Joe. Be glad to. Number one, let me draw your attention to a couple of things that we've done different with our pump assembly. On the competitive models, you'll notice that they're made out of brass. Ours is made out of stainless steel. It's a lot harder. It holds up better in the environment that it's being used in, and you don't have that patina build up that potentially is discoloring your water, and even in some cases will add to the odor of the water. The biggest difference in our pump assembly from that point is the fact that we're using a Viton O-ring versus a cup. The cup has a greater surface area, so obviously the friction, there's more friction and force required to get that equal amount of air into the sprayer. So we're using a Viton O-ring, and it's simply serviced by taking the 1/2-inch nut off and removing the piston assembly plate or backing plate. Easy service, easy on, easy off. And as far as lubrication goes, I recommend Vaseline. A light, something light in the way of a grease, nothing heavy or potentially something that is going to have a smell to it. A lot of your axle greases and so forth are too heavy, and they're not good for Viton O-rings. That being said, the way the pump works from that point is it's simply drawing air in on the upstroke of the cylinder through through the hole in the cap, and then on the downstroke, the air is being forced into the tank through the non-return check valve. That check valve is probably the most serviced item on the sprayer besides the filter itself. The check valve will tend to lose its ability to seal correctly over a period of time because it's under pressure, both allowing air to come in and then keeping air from coming out. So this item should be serviced on a very regular basis. So this is kind of like the engine of a car. Without this pump assembly, the sprayer is no good, and of course without a car, the engine is no good. But this requires probably an equal amount of attention as you would give to the lance and keeping the filter clean and so forth. This without this, the proper service to the O-ring, if you had a failure in the O-ring, many times obviously it's not going to put air in the cylinder, but then also too, a failure in the O-ring will allow the bypass of chemical as well. So if you had a failure with the check valve, failure in the O-ring, you're going to get chemical out of the top of this, potentially out of the top of this cap when you go on the downstroke. Simple and easy. Few features that are different. A lot hardier material, tougher in the long run. Easier stroke because you've got a less friction area with the piston assembly that we've got. So Joe, that's it in a nutshell. Easy to maintain and durable, like everything else we make.
Yeah, there you go.